Hey guys, Jason Tirado here. So I want to talk a little today about the importance of having high prices inside your office. You know, a lot of practice management gurus and a lot of these so-called experts out there, they teach their clients that, you know, the benefits of keeping your fees very low, and so that you can see a real high volume amount of patients, and the benefits of that would be to also stimulate a lot of referrals inside your office. And they'll tell you that doing something like setting your prices very, very high, or just high in general, is eventually going to cut down on your referrals. So I just want to talk for a minute about that. You know, for the high prices kills referrals theory. For that to be correct, that would really mean that all of those high-priced businesses that are out there today would have poor referrals. And I don't really think that that's true. So, that would mean that the super high-priced orthopedist or the super high-priced plastic surgeon that's across the street from my office don't get any referrals. And that's not happening. That would also mean that places like Neiman Marcus, places like Nordstrums, places like Rolex, places like, these Madison Avenue, New York City, Tiffany's and things like that, that would mean that somehow those high-priced companies would have to find a way to run their business 100% absolutely referral-free, and that's not happening. So I guess, guys, marketing gurus like Frank Kern, Russell Brunson, who charge $17,000 a day just for their advice and just to strategize with them, get no referrals. And you know what? That's not true either. That's not what's happening. So look, before you run wild, with the old, chiropractic is different. That doesn't apply. That's old bullshit. Because it's not. So just don't even go there. Fundamentally, all businesses are all the same. So before we get to some specific, before I get to any specifics about this, allow me to just go on the record and say, who really gives a shit? I mean, seriously. For example, let's say that you decide to raise your prices and make people, comply with your prices. So you end up building this practice that you like to work in, and you've got this, you end up making a lot of money, but let's say no one's referring to your practice. You know what? Who cares? Really? So what? You're still going to end up with this dream practice with no one referring, and it doesn't matter because you'll just keep on marketing just to go out and go get new people that come into your office that pay your price. Why on earth would you want a referral practice that's when it's filled with the wrong people anyway? Why not just continue marketing and get what you want, which are people that are willing to pay you your price, just to see you. And if you lower your price and you accept people on their terms, you're going to be unsatisfied anyway, and you're going to fill your office with the kind of patients that you are not going to like, and you're not going to make as much money as you normally would, and you should be making, and so why do you want to go out and go do that? It doesn't make any sense, because like refers like, and the patients that don't respect you, they're going to refer their family, they're going to refer their friends, and they're going to walk all over you. And these cheapskates that are out there are always going to be cheapskates, and that's just the way it works. You're going to have a perpetual referral nightmare on your hands. And so, think about this for a minute. Do you really want to establish yourself to be known as the cheap doctor in your community? I wouldn't want that for my practice, and I still practice, and I don't want that. But here's where it really starts to get good. If you choose not to be a coward, you toughen up a little bit, and you decide to just stick to your guns, charge high prices, and only accept patients that are willing to pay you your high prices that are on your terms. Those patients are going to end up referring more, believe me, and they're going to refer other patients that are just like themselves, because the rule is like refers like. Will you get as many, as patients as you would normally get if you were cheap? And maybe not. You're not going to get that many patients, but the bottom line is you're charging more. You don't need as many. Remember, those patients are going to be worth more. So, look, once again, you're going to work less and you're going to make more money while you're treating only the patients that you want to treat, those patients that are happy, the patients that respect you. I'll say it again, like refers like all the time. So If you want cheap patients that tell you how to run your practice, and you hate to treat those patients or you don't like treating those patients, accept them. And they'll fill your practice with more of themselves. And almost every single time I go to a chiropractic seminar, I always hear some chiropractor in the crowd that's always, has their hands raised, and they're always saying something to the effect of, they have this practice that's filled with these patients that are cheap. And they're lazy, and they're stupid, and they don't respect them. They're basically, their practice is filled with patients that they just don't like. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, you just hear it all the time at these seminars. It's always the same bullshit. But, my response is, and it's always been, to those chiropractors, who brought them there? Who's responsible? Who attracted those people there? It's those doctors. Who brought those patients into your practice, or who you bring into your practice, and who accepted them for care? It's you. And if you don't like them, then why the heck are you referring those, or are you accepting those people inside your practice? It doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you why most don't change. And it's because a lot of doctors don't know how. But if you stick with me, right, if you join my practice growth formula and be part of ChiroHacker Labs, I'm going to show you exactly what to do. I'm going to show you how to attract those patients that are willing to pay you more. If you do the correct marketing, if you're patient, right, and you do the correct marketing, and you only accept top dollar, patients, you're not going to have any complaints. And if you do the proper things once you get them, then those patients are going to come in, they're going to be happy, they're going to pay you, and they're going to refer their friends. Like refers like. Look, that's it for today, guys. Please like and subscribe below. I'm Dr. Tirado, your Chiro Hacker, and I'm reminding you, it's your practice. It's your life. Make it amazing. Peace.